Oh, hello YouTube and Girls Entertainment Network. Gonna do a quick review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled for Xbox Live Arcade. I looked forward to this game a lot because I love this game. This is the new intro, which as you can see if you watch, there's lots of screen tearing going on, which is pretty inexcusable. Or a little bit of screen tearing. There you can see some. And another thing I don't like is they changed the voices to the new cartoon characters' voices. And I think the turtles look more like sickly Pillsbury Doughboys than they look like Ninja Turtles. Which is not a good thing. Is it the old music? Nope. They've changed all the music to new music that's real crappy. I'm gonna do some multiplayer here. Let's see. Let's pick a level that's fun. Basically, you still have your single player mode, and then there's also survival mode, which just gives you one life to make it through the game, and you can play both the story mode and the survival mode, and local co-op with 4 players or online co-op with 4 players. You still have your same levels, and this is a remake of the arcade version, not the Super Nintendo version, which was a remake of the arcade version, or a port. Let's see, where's a good level? We'll start at the beginning, I suppose. With old Baxter. Now, as you can see, all the graphics updated to 3D, and the music updated to crap. The gameplay is still essentially the same. Button mashing, you can throw the soldiers if you can get just the right hit in, and you can also do the classic smash attacks, where you grab them and smash them back and forth like so. You have your jump attacks and whatnot. There's also traps, and then your usable stage things like the cones there and exploding barrels. And there's pizza pickups throughout the game. Pizza boxes give you health, and actual pizzas give you a special move to use. You can see there's one of the traps. And I got flattened. And if you listen closely to the sound effect of when, there's one of the usable items. The sound effects of when you hit somebody, it sounds like a squishy, nasty, like, it doesn't sound like it should sound, in my opinion. It just sounds retarded. Like something, like a wet t-shirt getting wrung out. Like really hard. Or like somebody squishing jam between their toes at fast speeds. Jello. Yeah, it sounds like if Jello were to be dropped from the Empire State Building, and when it hit the ground, that's the sound effect it would make. While Jello doing that is cool, it is not cool when you're fighting the Foot Clan. As you can see, Krang, or Super Krang in his robot suit, whatever, and you can hear his awfully horrible voice. I just realized that we have 99 lives. I'm not real sure why that is. Maybe because we did quick play. Anyways. The graphics and the lighting, while at times can be nice, makes it look more bland to me, because in the originals, the background was more colorful, I think, and these backgrounds are just like the same boring, repeating, bland looking buildings. Even in some of the more colorful levels, it's just not, it It just doesn't feel as colorful and up to par with the old. Here's Baxter, which they made the characters, the boss and enemy characters, look more like the newer Ninja Turtles, which I guess that's why it's called reshelled. But if you're taking an old game and, you know, updating it, I don't know if that's really the best approach, because you're playing with people's nostalgia, and when you know, change it so it's geared more towards the more recent Ninja Turtles audience, is really going to irk the people of old that will appreciate the game more so than the people of today, like the kids from today, I think. One of the issues that you can see here is when they're in the air, the bosses or any enemies, it's kind of hard to make contact with them. Plus, whenever the bosses do any moves, like shooting his gun there, and you attack him, it doesn't hurt him whatsoever, which I think it did this in the old version, but it's still just as annoying now. And there's the first level. Oh boy. But overall, the gameplay is the same. It's just the changing of the music and the bland graphics plus the different voices just kind of ruins the experience for me. Which I can't believe they were going to charge 1,200 Microsoft points for this, and then, you know, the week before said, oh, we're going to make it 800, because even 800 still feels like a ripoff. If they would have included the original music, I would have liked this game a lot better. I mean, honestly, the other things are more look pastable, but taking the music out that they had shown in trailers before, showing the updated soundtrack from the old one, and using like this generic MIDI sounding soundtrack is just inexcusable. They just took the heart and soul out of the game. It's like Super Mario Bros. With no mustaches. It just doesn't happen. So my recommendation is, if you're a huge fan of the game, you might consider getting this. I like beat 'em ups. I've always loved beat 'em ups. I had like all the Ninja Turtles games, all the Final Fight games. And it's still a fun experience. It's just the nostalgia that you're hoping for is just not here, because they ripped out the heart and soul of the game. So that's my recommendation. See you next time.